Welcome to Bike Review Pro, where we break down the world's best motorcycles. No hype, just real-world analysis from real riders. Today, we're diving into what might be the most important adventure bike launch in years. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650. It's not just a smaller sibling to the 1100. It's a reimagining of what an adventure bike can be. Lean, approachable, and incredibly capable. This is a bike designed for those who crave freedom, exploration, and simplicity. A bike that doesn't ask for much but gives back more than you expect. If you've ever dreamed of crossing continents or just escaping the city on a Saturday, the Africa Twin 650 might be your next ticket out. Let's get into it. The missing link in adventure. For years, the Africa Twin name has represented rugged, Dakar-inspired adventure, but it's also represented weight, size, and a certain level of experience required to ride it to its full potential. The Africa Twin 650 fills a critical gap. It's the sweet spot between lightweight dual sports and heavyweight adventure tourers. You're getting genuine off-road DNA, with real long-distance capability in a package that's manageable for everyday riders. It's the motorcycle many of us have wanted but never had. Until now. Design, function meets form. Let's talk design. The 650 isn't just a scaled-down version of the 1100. It has its own identity. The proportions are tighter, the bodywork is sharper, and everything feels focused. The frame is slim at the waist for easy stand-up riding. The fairing is minimal but protective. The LED lighting is modern, with a Dakar-style dual headlamp stare. At first glance, it looks like a machine built to move, not pose. It exudes utility but still looks premium. Honda offers multiple color schemes, including the classic tricolor rally livery that ties it directly to its roots. There are also more subdued options for those who prefer stealth over splash. Engine, the right kind of power. Powering the Africa Twin 650 is Honda's all-new 649cc parallel twin engine, specifically developed for this platform. It produces 70 horsepower and around 60 Nm of torque. But numbers don't tell the full story. What matters is how it delivers that power. This engine is all about accessible torque. You feel the pull early in the rev range, which makes it perfect for off-road climbs, city commuting, and relaxed touring. There's no waiting for a power band. It's just there, always. And the sound? Deep, raspy, and purposeful. Not obnoxious, but definitely not boring.
DCT or manual, your choice. Like its big brother, the 650 comes in both manual and DCT, dual-clutch transmission, variants. Honda has refined the DCT even further, giving it smarter shift logic, smoother transitions, and better low-speed behavior. If you've never tried DCT, this is the generation to start with. It's ideal for touring, city riding, or off-road sections where managing clutch fatigue matters. For those who prefer full manual control, the 6-speed gearbox is crisp and forgiving, with an optional quickshifter available. You're not just choosing a transmission, you're choosing how you want your adventure delivered. Chassis and handling, a true adventure platform. One of the most impressive things about the Africa Twin 650 is its riding dynamics. The steel frame is robust but flexible, striking a perfect balance between stiffness and feedback. The bike's 198 kilograms wet weight, manual, makes it feel incredibly light for an ADV, especially when you stand on the pegs. Showa suspension front and rear offers over 210 mm of travel, and it soaks up off-road hits like a pro. No weird diving under braking, no wallowy feel when loaded. It's planted and predictable. With a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear, both tubeless and spoked, this bike is clearly serious about dirt. But even on twisty tarmac, it holds its line with confidence, inviting you to lean in more than you'd expect. Off-road performance, don't call it a soft-roader. Let's make this clear, the Africa Twin 650 is not a soft-roader. This thing is a true dual-sport adventure bike. It handles rutted trails, loose gravel, and rocky climbs with ease. You can disable the rear ABS, switch to off-road mode, and let the tires bite. The power delivery is smooth and manageable, it doesn't overwhelm you. Ground clearance is generous. And the slim seat and frame allow for aggressive stand-up riding and easy body movement. Whether you're a weekend trail explorer or planning a ride across Patagonia, this bike is up for the challenge. Electronics, smart, not overloaded. Modern bikes often drown in unnecessary tech. The Africa Twin 650 avoids that. You get for riding modes, tour, urban, gravel, and user. Each adjusts throttle response, traction control, HSTC, engine braking, and ABS sensitivity. The customization is simple, intuitive, and actually useful. A 7-inch TFT touchscreen handles all your data, including navigation via Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Bluetooth connectivity, music control, call alerts, it's all there. But the screen is bright, glove-friendly, and doesn't overwhelm the dash. You get cruise control, switchable ABS, wheelie control, and an optional quick shifter, all integrated seamlessly. Honda made the electronics work for the rider, not against them. Comfort and ergonomics, built for miles. Ergonomics on the Africa Twin 650 are spot on. The upright seating is natural, the foot pegs are wide and grippy, and the bars are positioned for easy stand-up control. Seat height is adjustable, around 830mm to 860mm, so both shorter and taller riders can find comfort. The seat is firm but supportive, perfect for long distances. The windscreen is height adjustable, and there's an optional taller touring screen. Add in heated grips, a 12V socket, and optional luggage mounts, and you're ready for cross-country touring straight out of the showroom. Daily usability, a bike for everyday adventure. Here's the real magic: this bike is as useful Monday to Friday as it is on the weekend trail. It's narrow enough for urban commuting, nimble enough for lane splitting, and calm enough for long highway runs. It does all of this while staying cool, efficient, and engaging. This isn't just a weekend toy. This is a do-everything machine. Range and efficiency, go further. The 18-litre fuel tank combined with excellent fuel economy, up to 65 miles per gallon, gives you a range of 400 to 450 kilometers. That's enough to cross entire regions without stopping. Whether you're crossing deserts or just hate fuel stops, the 650 has your back. Value and pricing, the adventure equalizer. And finally, price. Starting at $9,800 for the manual and around $10,900 for the DCT, the Africa Twin 650 is one of the best values in the adventure category. It undercuts competitors like the Yamaha Tenor 700 and KTM 790 Adventure while offering comparable, or even superior, features, especially when you factor in Honda's legendary reliability. You're not just buying a motorcycle. You're investing in a platform for exploration. The adventure bike we've been waiting for. The 2026 Honda Africa Twin 650 is more than a motorcycle. It's a philosophy. It says you don't need 1000 cc's to conquer the world. You just need the right tool, light, simple, reliable, and built to move. Whether you're new to adventure riding or looking to downsize without compromise, this might be the most important bike of the year. It's not trying to be flashy, it's trying to be free. And that's exactly what adventure riding is all about. From Bike Review Pro. That's our in-depth review of the 2026 Africa Twin 650 here on Bike Review Pro. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Would you pick this over the Tenor 700, KTM 790, or Aprilia Touareg 660? We've got more deep dives, ride tests, and comparisons on the way, so stay tuned. Until next time, ride safe, ride far, and keep it here on Bike Review Pro.